What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Thank you for coming along the journey with me, purchasing more new property. Yes, more than one. We're going to break that down in the Patreon. Some of you are along the ride with me for building a business. We got that popping off tonight. That's going to be absolutely awesome. Fight Club, Lapeef Network, all of that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because we going to run it up all the way across the board. You know what I wish I can do? I wish I could tell you about some of the businesses, the brick and mortars that already exist, the restaurant investments, the web development company. I wish I could show you everything. All the things that I show the Patreon members, my corporate job and the W-2s and all of the bags that we just bust down all day, every day. I wish I could show you, but it's always going to be a barrier to entry because we want to make sure that we protect ourselves against those that mean us or that don't mean us well. God is the greatest all the time. But you know what? I don't really care about summer at all. I was about to say give a F, but I can't say God is the greatest and then I don't give a F about summer. I don't want to say that. I don't care about summer at all. As a matter of fact, I would say that I enjoy working harder during summer, and then you start to enjoy and you really get to stretch out during the winter and the fall. That's when basketball season start. That's when you're on the floor for the, you know what I'm saying, all of the games and things like that. And then you travel over to Miami and you spend your winters there and all of that. But I really don't care about summer. And here's the takeaway for what I'm telling you right now. Most people work all winter, all spring, all fall, just to pay the federal government their share of taxes throughout the summer. You're going to give about a quarter of your wages away just to get to be able to enjoy yourself for the other 3/4 of the year. Most people are going to work all winter, all fall, all spring, just so they can go on vacation and have a good time during the summer. Hot girl summer, out here in the streets, you know, over here in the urban cities, the Detroits, the Chicago, St. Louis, Philadelphia, all of that, the homicide rate goes up, the violent crime rate goes up because everybody is outside at the same time. Most people hustle 3/4 of the year just so they can start to enjoy the summer. Think about that for a minute. You trade in all of your time, your money, and your resources. You have to be taxed just so you can start to enjoy yourself. You have to pay taxes. Actually, I'm around here. I'm going to check on one of my properties. You have to pay taxes on the money that you work for just so you can then spend it on things that you're going to be taxed on again. Sales tax, all of that from the federal government. They raping you 7 ways to Sunday, as my dog Rilla would say. Absolutely destroying you all the way across the board. Meanwhile, and I'm illustrating this point to you, and I want to really hit every point, and I want to emphasize it to you. So I really want you to catch it this time. Meanwhile, there are those of us that continue to buy assets. We continue to divest ourselves away from cash. We're making a play because there's certain people that have not made informed decisions as far as how they're going to invest their money, but instead they gambled. They put it in the stock market. They did these meme stocks. They did all of this dumb stuff. And then people like me, the sharks, come along because we're just patient. We're not trying to time the market. We don't have fear of missing out. We don't have FOMO, none of that. We're timing the market, and then we come along and we take everything. Patience. And then continuously grinding and creating a routine to where we're going to benefit long term from the things that you're not focused on. Oh, they got the property looking good down there. You work 3/4 of the year just so you can enjoy a little bit of it. And then you don't even really get to enjoy a little bit of it. I didn't know that house was for sale. I might have to pick that one up. You don't even get to enjoy a little bit of it. You get to enjoy some of it. Ain't that crazy? Like, when you really think about it, you trade in all of your time just to be able to enjoy a quarter of it. That's why I don't look at the week as I'm going to work during the week and then I'm going to enjoy the weekend. I don't look at it the same as you. I don't look at my time and say, yeah, I can't wait till summer get here. I don't do none of that. I'm just doing what I want to do when I want to do it because I understand how money works. I understand how the game works. I understand how assets, resources, all of that is levied and how you can leverage all of that stuff in order to get richer while everybody else is working their butt off. You have to learn how to work smarter in addition to having great work ethic in order to get rich. Look like some black people moved in over there. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. You know what I mean? Nah, let me say. It's a little joke. It's just a little joke. Calm down. But seriously, hey, how you doing, neighbor? But seriously, I don't understand it. I don't understand how y'all trade y'all time in for y'all whole life. Some of y'all work 30, 40, 50 years just so you can try to be able to retire. Now, don't get me wrong. Saving for retirement is good because most people don't even do that. They praying and wishing and hoping for the federal government to become even more of a socialist country so that they can try to be taken care of because they don't actually have the business acumen or the work ethic to actually capitalize off of what's going on. But let's be clear. The reason or the difference between rich people and poor people is that we understand what we're doing and that we have the endurance to be able to withstand it long enough to actually get to the results. Let me translate that to you in C student language, right? The difference between rich people and poor people, because there will no longer be a middle class. Recessions, inflation, socialism, gutting, and the way that you vote is all contributing to it. Don't worry about that. The difference between rich people and poor people is not that you have to be smarter than everybody else to get rich, is that you have to be disciplined enough to endure long enough to get there. It's just like school. It's just like becoming a doctor. Most doctors, right? They able to withstand and stay in school and be poor for an extended period of time, understanding that on the back end, they're going to beat everybody else because it's the tortoise and the hare. It's not about how fast you run. It's how long you can sustain and make sure that you're enduring to the end. The race is not given to the swift, it's given to he who endureth to the end. But a lot of y'all don't get it because you front runners. You're the type of people that always are trying to look good, always trying to present yourself to be a certain type of way, when in reality, it's all a hollow shell up under that. You ain't got no standards. You ain't the type of person that can endure long enough to actually get to the results. And so as a result, you front running. You looking good. Everything seems okay. Hey, how you doing, boo? I love good neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Look at everybody. They repairing their lawns. They doing the right thing, exercising, taking care of things. These are the type of neighborhoods that I like to invest in. I don't want to invest in the ones that's too expensive or they got the mega mansions or the McMansions or anything like that. I need it to be affordable. I need it to be really nice. I need the lawns to be manicured and cut. I need the neighbors to look good. And then I want to make sure that I keep out a certain demographic. No, let me stop. It's a joke. Calm down. Don't get your panties in a bunch. Sometimes you got to survey the neighborhoods that you got property in, and then you got to search for, because eventually the goal is to buy the whole block. You know what I'm saying? I want to buy the whole cul-de-sac. But it's really nice over here. They got the American, let me show you. The American flags is flying in the sky. They got their classic Cadillac, white picket fence. Got the Lexus out there. You know, got both of them got Jeeps. I see you, boo. You see the sculpture? You got to watch out for that one because they might be a little bit too patriotic. But I know that house right there is getting a remodel on the inside, so it may be. We figuring it out as we go. But anyways, the long story short is that I want you guys to be a little bit more intentional with how it is that you move. Be more patient. Don't be so scared. Don't operate out of fear. But make sure that you take what we're teaching you, and this is one of the reasons why you need to join a Patreon, because not only will you get all of the information, but you get accountability partners that will help you make informed decisions along the way, keep you focused, and then we are going to implement and emphasize all of the different things that we teach, and we're going to leverage that to get richer. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. Shout out to my bag chasers. Shout out to my bag chasers. If you need to kick it with me personally, email me at AntonDaniels413@gmail.com. We're going to get you set up. We're going to get you taken care of. We're going to make sure that you ain't out here fumbling the bag, and we're going to hold you accountable. All right? And everything that you got going on. Look at everything from a business perspective. It's not about how you feel right now. It's about what makes the most sense long term. That's the goal. I love you. I appreciate you. I just want to inspire you and motivate you. I just want to inspire and motivate you. I want you to be focused. I want you to be happy. I want you to get to that bag. And I also want you to take advantage of the people that's not getting to the bag. Somebody got to do it. It might as well be us. I'm going to holler at y'all later. I'm a capitalist. I'm sorry. Peace.